Okay, and welcome to our Season 3 Tier 3 game between R3B-L and Yukihami. I'm here with Iron Jedi.
Hello.
And our first map is going to be Lijiang Tower.
Which is always a good map. Lijiang.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower.
A lot of good compositions that they can run. Possibilities for boops on a lot of maps with Lucio or Wrecking Ball.
I can't wait to see how some people react when Lucio is banned.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. When
those poor Lucio one tricks.
Yeah.
Alright, so we've got Zaya Rhine, Faramei, Lucio Moira against another Zaya Rhine. Oh!
So we got Yukihana with the Rhine Zarya, Farah, and Torbjorn. Lucio and Mercy. And you got R3 with the Ryan, Zarya, Ash.
Yeah, the Ash swap.
May,
I mean,
Lucio,
it was
and Moira.
good.
Really good, really different. R3 kind of being a little aggressive here. Half toaster with his with the Zarya. I mean Reinhardt pulling back, giving him space, rushing in. Oh, was able to charge, get that good charge kill on Burn, but Burn rezzed when finally half toaster taken down.
So Yukihami may be able to take the point here. Yep, Yukihami will take the point first.
So the initial aggressiveness on R3 kind of got pushed back. Yukihana holding down, getting those first percentage points. Oh, May marking it down, but then DPI getting charged. Shadowfang bringing out the coalescence, able to take down half toaster, Reinhardt. And Willowforge doing a really good job of actually keeping up his team, topped off, healing up. Still keep getting control of that point. R3 wasn't able to actually get any good picks to be able to get in there.
Oh, and they pop.
Looks like Bob is on the point, trying to see if they can do it, but Bob got pulled off. Still was able to get Farah, and Half Toaster able to charge in and get.
Looks like
Ryan. Looks like R3 is going to be able to take this point here. Willowforge getting out.
They've got what? A Zaya grab? Which, if played right, could be very good.
Yeah, Yukihana has Zarya grab, but they also have, looks like Farah ult coming in. So they could be able to combo that. Plus, they have a good area denial. Yukihana with the Torbjorn ult. They might be able to use,
Some gets taken out though.
Good thing they didn't use any of the ults because that would have been a wasted ult. And getting pushed back. Half toaster R3 being able to hold down the point there, win that fight. Again, Yukihana does have three ults here that they'd be able to use. 4 ults probably coming up because they have the coalescence coming up. They could use that coalescence. Oh, but looks like R3 is able to get that first kill, being able to hold down the point. Grab out there at the last second there, probably trying to save it. It looks like Yukihana is getting off of the Torbjorn, going for a Reaper there, so they probably just use that Molten Core just to be able to use that change over to the Reaper. Yukihami does have Shatter here they could be using. Oh, was able to get that, and Burn to Rock's able to use Pharaoh ult to be able to take off two, but the Mei ult kind of freezing them in place could hold them down, keeping them held there. A res by Willowforge on the Reinhardt, able to take this point here.
What the hell's going on?
Now Yukihami is able to stay here, be able to take this. Hopefully they'll be able to keep this point here. But it looks like R3 is able to group up here. Yukihami only has the Mercy ult, whereas R3 has Bob they'd be able to use. Bob is being used. Pinned. Oh, Half Toaster able to take out Yukihami's. Oh, R3 coming in with that beat, getting that powered up. And oh, nice block on Yukihami. It's a Half Toaster Shatter block, but could not be enough. Looks like they're able to take this fight, and they're going to be able to take this first map. They won't be able to actually touch it, looks like. Oh, Half Toaster just jumping off for whatever reason. Probably thought that the point was good to take, so wanted to kind of BM there. Not realizing that Yukihami was actually coming in. Could be a huge mistake on his part. Because it looks like Yukihami is actually taking this point here. Yeah, that was kind of oof. Wow. At the last second, trying to BM, R3 gave that point away to Yukihami. What do you think you'll be seeing on this next map right here, going into the control point?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, both teams still coming out with a Rein Zarya. Both teams coming out with the Reaper. R3 coming out with a Mei, while Yukihami's coming out with the Junkrat. Both teams are doing Moira and Lucio. First pick goes with R3, but Yukihami is able to take out Half Toaster. DPI Stanley able to take out Yukihami. So it looks like advantage is going over to Yukihami here. Nope, I take that back. It's actually going to R3. Able to take that first point, first percentage points. So R3 holding it down here. Looks like Half Toaster Reinhardt is very close to Shatter, as well as DPI Stanley very close to Beat Drop, and you got Techno Bunny with a Coalescence. They could be using that Coalescence to be able to actually push them back, hold them back. Mad Dog over here freezing the Reaper.
Alright.
Taking out Mad Dog, so it looks
Sorry
like
about that, I'm back.
Oh, you're right.
You didn't
Looks
hit
like
any of that
Yukihami-
for like the last 5 minutes, did you?
Here what?
My mic.
No.
Oh, thank fuck.
Alright, R3 has Shatter here. They can be able to actually get in. Looks like R3 does have a lot of ults they'd be able to use.
Nope.
Oh!
Shatter.
Tez able to Shatter. so that way the
that was a wasted
R3
one
wasn't
from-
able to... Oh. Oh.
There is just so much
The
going on.
charge. Yep. Half Toaster charging in, kind of into the back line, able to take out Tez, but ultimately paid for it. Backline, Duck has... Oh, Burn with the tire, looking to take out one of their supports, looking to take out Lucio probably, or
Oh.
somebody else.
But Duck takes out the tire. Very nice.
Yeah. Drac does have Grav here, could be using it to set it up, especially since, you know, that'd be a good way for Tez to be able to bring up his Shatter by having that Grav, holding him off of that point.
Come on, Reaper. Come on, Duck. Do it.
I'm waiting for Drax. Oh! You got Duck with a
Decent work,
huge
Duck.
ult there, able to take out two. Finally has that Grav coming out. Wheel of Forge taken out. Half Toaster.
Team kill.
Next, R3 is able to get that team kill.
They did very well
And
there.
able to, yeah. It was a good push. Used by Duck. Looks like he's trying to shatter, trying to get them to come in. Oh, good wall off right there.
Ooh, that was a failed
Very
tire.
good beat drop right there, but it looks like Half Toaster was still able to get through. Willow Forge with the Lucio trying to get in. So two of their tanks on R3 are down right now. Good time to be able to push, but it looks like the May ult coming in. Burn using that ult, taking out more team from R3. And then R3 using that Shatter, kind of could have held on to that one. You got Duck trying to come in behind, trying to flank. Half Toaster
Ooh,
rushing in,
Burn just
possibly
wiping
trying to
out Duck.
touch. Oh, counter.
Ooh,
Willow with a good beat drop right there, being able to keep his team alive. We have Skater here with the Wrecking Ball trying to stall, was not able to stall. Just R3 trying to get in there. Looks like it's finally over though.
Play of the game.
Good job by Yukihami being able to keep the points. Smart usage of their ults, smart usage of their abilities. Hopefully R3 can come back, make this into a more of a competitive. So R3 gets to pick between Hollywood, Kings Row, and Blizzard World as their next map.
it's gonna be Kings
map?
Row. Come on.
You think Kings Row? Everybody loves Kings Row. That's one of my favorite maps also. I kind of want to see Blizzard World map. And looks like Duck is speaking Kings Row. Yep. We're making a couple of swaps here too. Looks like we're going to be swapping BMG for Alex on the side of Yukihami.
All right, give. Oh, I did not mean to click that. There we go.
Yeah, and everybody does love Kings Row.
Swap Alex for BMG.
King's Row is a really good map, really long sight lines on some of the points, really good way to defend on the first point. If you have a really good defense, really good Ryan Zarya, really good support with Lucio or Moira, even Mercy, you can hold it down for a good amount of time. And then, obviously, if you do happen to take second point, even those long corridors right there, you'd be able to actually get some good matchups. Everybody likes King's Row because there's so many ways that you can actually go and attack. So many different compositions that you can use. You can use the Ryan's Zarya. You can use the... Well, we can't use Diva right now, but you can use the dive with Winston and Hammond.
Right, time for map 2, King's Row.
Now entering King's
Oh, yeah, I guess we did forget to mention that this match right here is using the current banned heroes. So can't use Diva, can't use McCree, Soldier, Sombra, Widowmaker, and you can't use
Soldier, McCree, Baptiste.
Batiste.
Is that how it's pronounced?
That's how I was saying.
Because they don't pronounce the T at the end of this stuff, don't they? French.
Yeah.
Balmy lot.
ready for battle.
Alright, so we're going to see some Ligma,
So we see
some Zaya,
we see
Hanzo,
Yukihami going with a
Reaper.
good tank lineup. Moira Mercy on the side of Yukihama. And then on R3 we have the good traditional tank lineup of Ryan Zarya. We got the Mei being able to wall off people on that first choice right there. We got Ashe for the long range. Lucio and Moira. And you see a little party by Lucio on the side of R3 there on the point. Everybody dancing. Good to see. Alright. Let's see how they attack. Looks like R3 is holding back a little farther, being able to give them that space so that way they can actually engage how they want to. We see Yukihami's Reaper going in deep, trying to get them in there, trying to get those first picks, trying to get their tanks to be out of the position, which did happen. Techno Bunny able to take out BMG though. Half Toaster coming in, going more into the choke, getting stunned, almost gets picked, but this R3 support is doing a really good job of being able to keep them up. Duck Gaming able to take out Willowforge with a dynamite though. So it's forcing Yukihami to kind of get back, play a little bit more conservative so that way they can get back their support. Looks like Willow is going to be changing from a Mercy to a Lucio. Try to get them possibly sped past the point, get them in there. And he got BMG back there trying to kill, get some picks with the Reaper, flank behind them. You got Shadowfang with the Coalescence coming in, making them go fast. Oh, Duck Gaming able to take out two of their people. Drag used that Graphitic Flux. Looks like R3 able to hold that first point, first fight there. Oh, Burn with a huge pick on DPI Stanley on the Lucio. They could use this, Yukihama could use this opportunity to be able to push in. That's one support down on the R3 side. They gotta take advantage of this. They have that advantage here to be able to go in and be able to push in. But R3 able to hold down, able to hold this spot right there.
Oh, one's got Shatter.
And you got Yukihami able to kind of get into the point. Oh, Bob comes out. You got the dragons coming out too. A lot of ults being used at this point right now. You got R3 Techno Bunny using Coalescence, trying to keep their team up. You have Shadow Fang.
Ooh, Shadow
was using
gets
Coalescence,
taken
but taken out. A lot of ults being used there on both sides. You know, R3 using his ults to be able to kind of keep that point, and then Yukihami using those ults to try to take the point. May being able to wall him off. Oh, then you got BMG going in there using that big ult. Coming in, being able to take out 2 people. Then you got Burn killing Duck with Drac using Graphitic Flux to be able to clean up Willowforge. Now you got Burn kind of keeping up. You got 3 pushing up to get a little bit more space there. R3 could be able to use... Oh, big shatter on the side of R3. Countered by the grab on the side of Yukihami. And then you got Techno Bunny using Coalescence to be able to push in. Try to keep him back. Try to keep him at the point. Willow with a rally could be able to see a rally here, so that way they can use that push up. Yep, there goes Willow with the rally going in, trying to see if they can use. Oh, and you have Half Toaster being able to charge into Willow, taking Willow out. Bob comes out on the side of R3, trying to zone them off. Oh, and then Yukihami with their own Bob dropped in, zoning them off, getting that. Ooh, Techno Bunny doing his really hardest to be able to try and keep him up, but not able to do that. Yukihami winning that fight, able to push this more. Half Toaster fire striking 3% to Shatter. Shatter coming up online. R3, they also have Beat and they have Coalescence to be able to use. They can actually stall. Oh, and he gets stunned out of his Shatter, leaving Yukihami to be able to use the Graphitic Flux on them. Oh, Half Toaster coming in, trying to face Willow on the point, on the cart, trying to take him out. Oh, Half Toaster and R3 looks like they're doing a really good job of being able to keep them off the cart, keep them from pointing. Oh, it's not enough. And Yukihami able to take that second point, being probably able to push it farther. You had Willowforge and you had BMG kind of long spawn, so Willowforge speeding them up to the point. You do have BMG with the Reaper ult. Oh, and they go in with the Reaper ult, able to take out Toaster and Skater on the side of R3. Burn has ult as well, has Bob. They can be able to use Bob and does use Bob. Drops them, zone out the people.
May's on her own.
May's on his own, whereas R3 is still coming out, but May throws out that ult next to the point, be able to keep them off the point. Half Toaster with ult coming up too, could be able to use that ult. Probably doesn't want to use it right now since there's not that many people. You do have Bob coming out trying to zone them in. BMG able to take out Half Toaster with the Reaper. Oh, Mad Dog close to being able to kill BMG, and they did with the help of Ash. Mad Dog with the May doing a really good job of trying to freeze him, not getting that many people. Looks like Half Toaster Shattered was blocked by Drax. Beat drops on the side of R3 coming in. They're doing a really good job of being able to try to keep them off of the cart, but they are down. They are down in numbers. Looks like Yukihami will be able to get this because Yukihami does drop the beat there, keeping them extra.
Will the Mayold go in?
Mayold comes in. Will it be enough though?
They can push it.
Because they're on the point. Looks like Yukihami
Yep.
takes point 3.
All they need to do is stop them.
That was really good fights. Really good uses of abilities. Just came down to who had ult last. Did they go into overtime?
Yeah, I think they did.
Yeah.
Or at least the time went down to 0, so... I don't know.
Yeah, it did go to overtime, so if R3 is able to get all 3 points with some time left over, then R3 just needs to get 1 tick onto the next one to be able to actually win this map. But I'm not counting on Yukihami on being able to hold them down.
So
hold
they're
the
going
point.
for Sim, Anna, Mercy, Bastion. Okay, so
Ooh,
some
with the
sort
symmetry, yeah.
it's
Looks like they may be trying
sort of
to
pirate ship one?
trying
think that's
to
the
kind
term.
of get behind them to, you know, teleport behind them, maybe. Whereas Yukihami's going with their looks like
Are they
a
trying
good
to,
composition here. Zarya and Sigma.
teleport on top of...
They might be trying to teleport. Looks like they are trying to teleport here.
but having a bit of difficulty.
Yeah, they can't get that teleporter in there.
Oh my god, they
they're
say your
teleporting
Bastion
on top
up
of the
on top.
statue.
Oh, no.
my gosh! Wow.
Hang on. I want to spectate this Bastion. This
Did
is
that
disgusting,
work?
and I love it.
Wow.
I have
They
never
are
seen
on
that.
top. Oh my gosh.
Oh, looks like Bastion got displaced. Duck, I have never seen that before. That is
That's
ingenious.
Interesting strategy there. Oh,
I mean, it
Burn
worked.
Rock's able to take out Half Toaster, but Duck able to take out Burn. Very interesting strategy. Duck going in.
Minus points the fact that he's not using the Lego skin.
That would have made it even better.
Oh yeah.
Looks like they're gonna try and do that again. Yukihami giving them a little bit of a space there to see if they are doing it. Oh, and again stunned,
But as he wasn't
not taken
displaced-
out. Not taken out this time of the space. So wow. Nanoed. R3 Nano Skater to be able to go in, and Valkyrie comes out to be able to keep him up.
I want to see Duck use his ult up from up here. And
Duck.
just dump.
Yeah,
Just dump those rounds.
I'm surprised he's not pulling it out. Oh, looks like that. Just, it's an interesting strategy, but they may
It
need
didn't work
to.
quite so well.
It worked for a little bit. It worked enough for them to be able to get 1 tick from it. But it also gave Yukihami a chance to be able to keep their ult. R3 with the Symmetra ult with the wall there.
I'm not sure quite
Kind of
what
a
they were
weird
going
place to be able to put that
trying to do with
wall.
that, yeah. I don't quite get it, but
Might have just accidentally
they
put the
just
wall in a
wiped, yeah.
bad place. half toaster, trying to get back.
Repair the damage.
Mad Dog probably just use that ult just to use it so that they can switch. But you would want to see a little bit more value from that ult though. It's still a very powerful ult, so they probably could have used it a lot better. Oh, and Half Toaster wanted to eat the Mei ult but couldn't, was a little bit too late. Skater, shield broken. And Yukihami just
Mad Dog's
keeping that point. Able to stay and keep that point. Oh, burn! Able to take out Mad Dog from the Pharaoh.
Mad Dog's feeling the burn.
Feeling the burn, yep. Half Toaster looks like, yep, wanted to use that Graphitic Flux. Wasn't able to get anybody in the Graphitic Flux. Mei was able to use her ult, or use her Ice Block to be able to stay there.
Oh.
Counter ult by Drak.
Oh, Snom.
Oh,
nasty.
Snom. Nasty burn using his ult to be able to get Genji ult. Mad Dog is able to touch, but won't be able to stay there for too long. Looks like Yukihami taking this second map. Drak, Snom, yep. Did a good little counter Graphitic Flux here. And gave Burn some good targets to be able to use his Dragon Blade there in the air. R3, good job trying to attack. Just needed to do a little bit more aggressiveness. Needed to switch something up. Especially with that Bastion on top. Probably could have worked, but probably stayed on top of the statue there a little bit too long to be able to take advantage of that kind of surprising play. It was really surprising.
Okay, they're going for Hanamura.
Hanamura. Yeah. They had their choice between Hanamura, Horizon Unikami, and Volskaya. Out of all of those, Hanamura is probably the better one. Nobody likes Horizon. Volskaya, I like Volskaya, but it is one of
can
those
be
maps
alright.
that it's, yeah.
Things
Kind of
like, because
difficult to attack.
everyone will always expect the Hanamura. So, you know, if you hit them with like a Volskaya, they will not see it coming.
Yep. Which could work in your favor. Oh. This could potentially be our last map. Yukihami taking the first two maps.
Potential match point.
Potential match point. Whoa. Potential final map. What do you think R3 has to do to be able to get back into it and force another map?
No idea. Get good. Nah, I mean, they've done fairly well, like, especially on that first map. I don't think the Bastion was the wisest choice. Because they just went straight through that sort of stuff.
The first time, even the second time they did that Bastion on top of the statue worked fairly well, but then afterwards, I think the Bastion should have been able to kind of, after Bastion seen that they were kind of pulling out and getting out of the point, they could have probably, that Bastion probably could have moved on point to be able to actually pressure them more, because Yukihami was able to actually stay off of Bastion's line of sight, and you wouldn't able to get that much value from Bastion until you were pressuring them.
Yeah, just seeing if both teams are ready.
That was a good strategy. on the side of R3. I can.
Alright.
He's kind of
I
Which it
just
is
had an
more,
absolute headache.
yeah.
So like, oh, we want to swap Alex with BMG, so I swap them around. And BMG's like, no.
Right.
And he says it again. I'm just so confused. I'm like, I did what you asked. Ah.
Well, Willow is the captain on the Yukihami, so
Hi. Hey, what he says goes.
on his team at least.
Mm.
Hanamura. So I do anticipate seeing a
Ah.
Symmetra teleport here.
Oh no, I hope not. That's so small-minded. You got to use that big brain.
Yeah.
Or just have you know so much damage. You know, you just punch through them.
Looks like
I only have to
R3
hit you once, Dex nerd.
Looks like R3 might be anticipating that Symmetra teleport too, because they're bringing out a Mei.
Ooh, Farah and Torb.
But Yukihama going Farah and Torbjorn with Mercy and Moira and
Not
Ryan
quite
Zarya.
what I expected, but
Could be on this first point. Farah is really good, mainly because she does have that ceiling or the sky right there to be able to actually not hinder her too much. R3 holding on the choke. Fire strike on the way of Half Toaster being able to go in. The turret, surprising to see that again. Ooh, Mad Dog hitting that, or Drax getting that first pick on Mad Dog. Techno Bunny being able to get the pick on the Pharah. DPI Stanley getting the pick on Tez. Alex, Bash,
just
Torbjorn
completely
getting
reset
the
them.
pick on. Good fight right there to be able to keep them back. But Burn getting those rocket damage in. Tez does have, on the side of Yukihama, does have Shatter coming up, as well as Alex. Torbjorn does have Molten Core. They would be able to use to be able to kind of keep them, zone them out, get that push that they need. Alex, Torbjorn does have that Molten Core coming in. I can potentially see that Molten Core coming in to be able to get some picks. Alex, Torbjorn. Oh, and Half Toaster gets taken out by Burn. Shadow Fan coming in with the Coalescence, and Burn coming in with the Ferret ult. Getting taken out.
Poor dog.
Looks like Yukihami taking that first point.
And they've
Alex
got what,
probably
one,
didn't need to
two.
use that.
They've got 2, nearly 3 ults that they could work from. Compared
Alex
to
probably
what?
didn't need to use
3,
that
4.
Molten Core, but
No,
kind
but
of insurance
I mean,
there.
yeah.
Burn
Besides, they've got
switching
like 5
to
minutes.
yeah.
Plenty of
Burn
time.
switching from Farah to Hanzo. Probably because the second point here is so hard for Farah to be able to fly around and have some value. Duck has the Reaper ult. They're all kind of, oh, is he going to telegraph or is he going to go behind to be able to use that? Oh, Duck looks like he's trying to go in behind them, trying to be able to use that ult. But it has 2 damage, 2 health, being able to escape.
Ooh.
Fire strike, a big fire strike by Terrors, being able to kill Duck. That's 3 picks on the side of R3.
Ooh.
They're coming in.
Bad shatter.
Oh, Shatter got blocked, but Techno's Coalescence keeping up Half Toaster. Oh, you got Drax being able to use that ult. could be too much.
Taking out Snom, going in for
Looks like Yukihami is just crowding over on the point right there. This could be it for R3. Technobunny doing. Oh, Molten Core comes out on the side of Yukihami, being able to keep the R3 off of the point.
Busting up.
Oh, Dragons comes out. Alex being able to take out Half Toaster. Willa Forge comes in to keep them up. Ooh, Shadowhang being able to get revived here, so both supports are up on the side of Yukihami now. Oh, and Yukihami just being able to keep this. Oh,
they're just throwing whatever ults they have out now.
It seems that as soon as R3 comes in, a member of R3 comes in, they just get taken out real fast. Willa Forge.
Well, they don't really have any time to, you know.
Willa Forge with the ult, and that's it.
2 minutes 50. That's a pretty good time bank, actually.
This is really good time bank.
All they gotta do is stop them from touching first point. Right, so
It's not impossible for R3 to be able to beat that time bank. It is going to be a little bit difficult because it seems like Yukihami has that teamwork there that's working for them.
well, the thing is, R3 did have to have like some last minute subs, and as well, you know, a lot of them
True.
do seem fairly new.
I think this is their first game as well too, so could be a little nervousness.
Oh yeah.
I've always said you should get your head examined.
Alright, Yukihama burn on top of the first stroke, trying to scout.
Ooh.
And R3 has their own Pharah. Looks like they're trying to run a dive
actually,
composition here.
That's quite smart, having the Orisa shield there and being all the way at the back instead. I haven't really seen that. They just rinse whoever's coming towards them.
Looks like Yukihami was wanting to fight on the point instead of on the choke, to give them that space. Because they have to come onto the point. R3 has to come onto the point to be able to actually do anything. Burn close to being taken out there. But it looks like Yukihami is able to hold them back. R3 still going for that kind of divey composition with Winston, Ham, and Tracer. They want to be able to probably get on the point, but if Yukihami is over, if they're all on the point, they may not have a good dive target to be able to actually try to get. That could be an issue there. They may need to have to actually change to a different composition to be able to go up against this composition that they have on Yukihami on the point. It may not be enough. It looks like Snom taking out Skaters, Winston. You got Burn taking out Mad Dog. You got Snom taking out Duck.
Trying to escape, but fails.
Like, Yukihami is just them being on the point.
Well, I think the problem is, like, they're trying to play like a divey sort of comp, but there is nowhere for them to dive. Ooh, that was a very nice combo of the Holt, not Holt.
Right.
The rock, just yeet.
Yeah, they may need to switch, and they did. It looks like R3 has switched to a more brawly composition. They have. Oh, Dragons
Ooh.
comes out by Burn. Is able to take out Duck on the side there. But like I said, R3 did change over to Reinhardt and Sigma. Looks like Burn is able to get res. Half Toaster able to take out Burn. They're one-man advantage. Oh, Molten Core comes out on the side of Yukihami, takes out Half Toaster's Reinhardt.
Ooh.
Uh,
That could have been a good ult from Mad Dog, but gets stopped.
a lot of ults coming in. Burn able to take out Duck with the Torbjorn.
Ooh! Drac with that
Ooh,
rock.
Slum with a good rock on Mad Dog.
It's not just a boulder, it's a rock.
Yukihami doing a really good job of being able to keep that point and stay on that point, even with people down, even when they're coming up. There's just a lot of damage going everywhere from all different directions. It's kind of hard for R3 to be able to kind of pick where they want to attack from.
Well, we've got 30 seconds, so
Yeah.
they've almost got the shatter.
Oh, you got Techno Bunny with Mercy Val coming in, using that push, trying to come in. Skater taken down. Half Toaster does have the shatter, trying to use it. Oh, like Techno Bunny able to take out or res Skater. Alex has that Molten Core to put all over the point. Williforge doing a really good job of being able to keep his teammates up and alive. And Snom with a good graphitic flux. And that's it. Yukihami with the match.
Play of the game.
Right, so that's 3-0, isn't it?
Yes. Yukihami taking this match. Yeah, Shadowfang was doing a really good job of being able to keep
now
keep his team up.
honorable mentions and MVP.
Honorable mentions on the side of R3, I would have to give it to Half Toaster. He was doing a decent job of being able to actually keep his team
Alive.
You know, alive as much as possible with like his blocks. He had some decent shatters there.
And who would be MVP and honorable mentions from Yukihami?
Let's see. Honorable mention from Yukihami, I would say Snom. He had some really good ult usage, really good shields.
Definitely some
really
tasty
good.
rocks.
Tasty rocks that Mad Dog definitely felt that on the Farah.
So who will be
MVP?
MVP?
I'd probably have to give it to Shadowfang or Willow. What would you think?
I mean,
Because they were doing a really good job of being able to keep their team alive during the whole time.
it's entirely up to you. I mean, everyone did well.
Yeah, I'd probably give it to Shadowfang.
Alright, so Shadow? Wait,
Yeah.
did we give him that earlier as well?
Is he a sub?
No, I think he's part of the team. But, we gave it to Shadow earlier. Oh no.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Then we can give it to Willow, because it was the supports that did a really great job of being able to keep Yukihami up during most of those.
Sounds good to me. And that concludes the Season 3 Tier 3 match. Any parting words?
Let's see. I think next match. When is the next match? I think this is. Oh, we have one
I
more
think,
match
there's
coming
one more
in
later.
in a couple of hours. It's gonna
I,
be.
I'ma be sleep.
Mm, it is ADL versus Cloud9
Ooh.
today in a couple of hours. Tier 1 matchup, I believe.
Mm.
Um, so that's gonna be good. Oh, in 1 hour. We have that
Okay.
coming up in 1 hour. ADL versus Cloud9. So come and join us then.
And remember, we have every single game that we've done in Season 3 and Season 2 and some from Season 1 on the Apollyon League YouTube channel. Because Corona's kicking all of our asses and we have to stay inside. So there's something
Yeah.
for you to do.